Hi, I'm Karl Krumpholz. I'm at DINK 2017, and I am way too sober to be doing this.
Hey, this is Groovey. I'm here with Karl, Krumpholz. We're at DINK 2017, and this thing is banging. This con is going nuts, dude.
Yeah, this is fantastic. It's a great space, great people, a great artistic community here in Denver, and you know, it's great to have a convention in the city that celebrates not only comics and artwork, but local comics and local artwork as well.
I personally would say this is like 3 times bigger, huger, crazier than last year's.
It seems that way. I mean, last year was at the Sherman Event Center, which was still a great show because that building is so fantastic. But I kind of like this building a bit more because the Sherman was just like a maze of rooms and stuff like that. It's easy to get lost. This is very cut, clean, great flow for people. Yeah.
Honestly, the only thing I like better than with the Sherman was the elevators, because the elevators were straight out of The Shining with weird ornate.
It made going between floors hazardous.
It was. Is that glass gonna fall on my head? Yeah, exactly. Aww. You can take that for now. Ask yourself a question.
So Karl, what kind of comics do you do? Well, other Karl. I do a comic called 30 Miles of Crazy. It's a weekly webcomic where I illustrate stories about the city, the strange characters you meet, the bars, and just a slice of life, almost like an oral history of a city. And since I live in Denver, most of the stories do take place in Denver. 30 Miles of Crazy is named after Colfax.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure. What else?
With the ever-changing and developing situation in Denver, you as a chronicler of Colfax, which is Denver incarnate, have you noticed a shift in the stories being told over the last 10 years?
Well, I haven't been doing it for 10 years. I've lived here for 10 years. Here, give me this back. No, there is. We do drink on Colfax, just so you don't have to. There has been a shift in the stories because a lot of when I first moved to Denver from Boston, Colfax itself, you know, I live on East Colfax, was a lot more grittier and had all these great characters. And with the rising gentrification of the city, it's kind of pushing all the artistic and true characters out of this neighborhood and out and more into the suburbs, because you can't afford living downtown anymore.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, there is a shift in that sense. Yes. And I actually just did a comic about that gentrification.
Okay. Because I'm on West Colfax, and now they're naming that an arts district and all.
Yeah. They just built an Alamo out there, and yeah.
So, seeing the same thing, all the characters are getting pushed out, it's now just becoming...
Yeah. And I know I hardly ever get over to West Colfax. It's not very walkable out there. It's just like motels and bars, which is awesome, but yeah, I hardly ever get out that neck of the woods. I should get out more. Well, I also do the Denver bootleg for the Westward, which is a history of the various bars and venues around the city, and I need to do more out in West Colfax.
Well, come visit us.
Come visit West Colfax.
We'll take you to Chicago Joe's, best damn food on the planet. It's amazing.
We'll go to Casa Bonita.
Oh! No, only tourists go there, and I'll give you this damn thing. Okay, so we're at DINK, obviously amazing. You won Best of Show. Like, dude, there's like 400 frickin' artists here, and you won Best of Show.
I was one of the 2 winners of Best of Show, which is awesome. The other was a young lady right behind you. It was a literal tie for both our books. Literal tie between the 2 books. Yeah, I just do it. The book that won was this book, brand new, called An Introduction to Alcohol. It was put out. a series of 30 Miles comics that made one cohesive storyline about growing up, me growing up, my relationship with my father, who was a drinker, and my introduction to alcohol. That's hence the title. And yeah, it won Best of Show. I'm happy and humbled and wow. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Okay. It's high five time, baby.
High five.
Boom! You did it. That's awesome.
And it was cool because I mean I was nominated for Best Self-Published for the original edition of it, which is over there, and Best of Colorado, and I was, you know, unfortunately I lost both of those, but I got Best of Show. Yeah.
You didn't lose. You just didn't win.
I just did not win. That is true.
You came in last or something.
No. And the people who won it, Lonnie Allen, who won for Delineate, was great book. It's a great book.
There's a parade of.
Do you realize last time we did an interview at Mile High, a cat walked over our table, and now we got dogs. We got a dog parade.
We like invoke animals, I guess.
Creatures with small brains like me, apparently. I don't know.
All right, man. So what's coming up next for Best in Show winner? You?
Christ, I don't know.
Obviously a shot.
Rye. A shot of rye is coming up. I'm going to be continuing doing 30 miles every week. Somebody asked me yesterday how long you can do it. I was like, as long as I get cool stories that you know, that are fun to illustrate, I'm going to be doing it.
Right.
So continuing 30 miles every week. See, I can't talk now. Continuing.
More booze.
More booze.
More booze. Just take a break.
More of Daddy's medicine.
There you go.
Here. You take that, I'll take this. More 30 miles, more Denver bootleg every week in the Westward. I'm also, I mean, I'm planning on doing I've been talking about doing a World War I story for 2 or 3 years, and I'm finally going to get on top of that, too.
Yeah, because you have been talking about that for
I have been talking about that, and everything else has been getting in the way. And now that America, we actually had the 100th anniversary of America joining World War I last week.
Right.
I need to get on top of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're about to.
Yeah.
Okay, so where can people see you next time?
The next time I do a show, I believe will be Denver Comic Con in June.
Okay.
I have actually no idea when it is in June, but I'm pretty sure it's in June.
It's sometime in June, yeah.
I think it's Father's Day weekend. I'll be there.
I think that's in May.
Oh, I don't know. That's Mother's Day. I'll be at Denver Comic Con in the Artist Alley somewhere.
All I know is this is your day because you're Best in Show at DINK.
Sign and all. They gave me a
look at the sign.
And little gold stickers.
No, in front. Yeah, there it is.
And little gold stickers to put on the books. It's kind of cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thank you very much for your time, man.
Yeah, you get one.
As always.
Yeah. We got to do this. I'll take this.
Poor Stu.
Yeah.
He's out of luck.
Yeah. Whoa! Like a professional. There we go.
Well, you got to waterfall someone else's thing.
Well, this is almost dead. Yeah.
Well, we ain't amateurs.
Yeah, we ain't amateurs now.
Bye! Sorry you didn't get any whiskey, Stu.